So, all right, so we are starting. Uh, a very good afternoon to everyone, dear conference members, technical members, and authors around the globe. First of all, I would like to introduce myself and my co-authors. My name is Shariq Ahmed. I'm recently graduated from Computer Science Department of Sir Syed University of Engineering Technology, Pakistan, and I'm also a software engineer and an AI enthusiast. And my co-authors, Jawaria Sallar, she is a lecturer in Sir Syed University, Pakistan, and Mr. Sallar Khan, who is a research scholar in the field of computer science and specialized in paradigm of machine learning and speech emotion recognition. And he's also a lecturer in Sir Syed University. And after we have Parshan, Kumar, Hasham, Faridy, Mahaveer, Rathi, who are computer science graduates from Sir Syed University and AI enthusiasts as well. Okay, moving on. So the topic of our research is Shop Weatherly, a weather-based smart e-commerce system using CNN. So from our abstract, first we will discuss research problem and then its solution. So in this current era of modern online shopping, people want to spend as little time as possible when it comes to buying products. Therefore, they prefer online shopping. People go shopping when the weather gets changed. For travelers, there is no such e-commerce platform that can recommend clothes according to any city weather. Even when people want to give clothes to someone living in another country, there is no such platform that gives recommendation of clothes according to that city's weather. They usually face problems when they want to buy a weather-based product from various e-commerce platforms where they see mixed clothes of all types of weather, which is very time-consuming. They often become so confused with most of the time that they think about whether they should buy or not. So, in order to solve this problem, we explored some renowned e-commerce platforms and tried to find out that if garments are being recommended according to the weather. But no e-commerce platform is providing such facilities. So we decided that we should bring some, innovation in e-commerce platforms through this unique idea. So in this paper, we proposed a novel idea of using convolutional neural network algorithm of deep learning for developing an e-commerce platform that is unique in a way that it recommends clothes according to the city's weather, which provides hassle-free environment, eventually saves customer time, thereby increasing customer satisfaction. Now, customer will not have any hurdle while searching for desired clothes when the weather gets changed. Uh, Moving on, we have did some related work like recommendation engine, collaborative filtering, content-based filtering, hybrid recommendation algorithms, web mining, association rules, customer behavior pattern analysis, knowledge-based recommender systems, AI assistant, weather forecasting with deep learning. Moving on, now we have research methodology that is composed of various phases. So starting with data collection, data set collection. So for training of model, obviously we required a large amount of data. So we collected a large amount of data, images data of men, women, and kids' clothes. Right. So to achieve this, we performed web scraping, and for scraping, we developed a scraper in Java that can scrape images from multiple websites. We scraped around 50,000 images from various e-commerce platforms. And then moving on to data cleaning, there was a lot of irrelevant data scraped during the scraping process. And irrelevant data like imperfect images, duplicate images, and format differences. It took plenty of manual effort to clean this data and make it appropriate for training. And then we move to model training. So in model training, as I said, that we use convolutional neural network algorithm of deep learning for the training of images data set, and we used around 22,000 images, and we divided our data set into training, validation, and testing. And we initially worked on two classes of summer and winter, and we initially worked on two convolutional layers and then finally moved to the third and the last convolutional layer. We began our training with 10 epochs and increased the number of epochs gradually till the model was fully trained to provide desired results and accuracy. And now my co-author, Mr. Hasham Faridy, will continue.
Thank you, Shariq Ahmed. Now let's continue from web development. Uh, can you please uh, move on to another slide?
All right. Yes, proceed.
So now on web development, we developed an e-commerce web application using Django, which is a Python-based web development framework. The website has all the common features that any e-commerce platform should have, which help both online customers as well as e-commerce stores. We have used OpenWeatherMap API for fetching weather and IPStack API for fetching geographical locations. Now moving on model integration in web application. So we integrated the train model in our web application using API. We developed an API using Fast API. Basically, Fast API is a modern fast web framework of Python, which is ideal for developing RESTful API. Can we change the slide, Shariq?
Yeah, sure.
Lastly, we test and deploy after the implementation of website and integrating trained model API in the web application. Functional testing like system testing and acceptance testing was performed for bug reporting. This process continue until the web application is bug-free, stable, and work according to the business needs of the system. After the successful testing, the web application is deployed to the web server. Now moving on to the architecture. Now through system architecture the diagram, I will give the clear overview on how the flow works. When the user first visit the website, Weather API is called and fetches the current location and then the image of weather-based products from database that are predicted in the recommended engine. Then the predicted results of the model is displayed according to the temperature of that location. Now moving on to the training graph. So after model training process, we achieved accuracy up to 94% in the above graph. In the below graph, we can see that validation accuracy is around 90%, which indicates that overfitting is significantly reduced. Now, Parshan Kumar will continue further.
Thank you, Hasham Faridy. As we have discussed all the technologies related to our research, now I am going to share the implemented result of our research work with you all. As you can see, in our e-commerce web application, we can see that when we access the website from location of New York, Weather API fetches the temperature of New York. When the temperature was fetches, the temperature of New York, where the temperature was 7 degree, which is cold. Therefore, our web application is recommending winter clothes. Moving on. In our e-commerce web application, we can see that we access the website from the location of Bangkok. Weather API fetches the temperature of Bangkok where the temperature was 31 degree, which is hot. Therefore, our web application is recommending summer garments. Now, it's time to conclude. The trend of online shopping is growing rapidly. AI in e-commerce industry has played a great role over the past few years. There were introduced the novel idea of e-commerce platform that recommendation of product will be according to the weather of your current location as well as your desired location. In this paper, image classification is performed using the convolutional neural network of deep learning. So, initially work is carried out of for two classes of summer and winter session. Closed dataset which is scraped from various e-commerce platforms. Experimental results are evidence that accuracy of 94% is achieved, and then the model is tested and integrated on e-commerce. Web application through API. Once the website is accessed, our proposed model can recommend garments according to the weather. Through this innovation, customer time will be saved during the shopping, and they do not need to search manually when they desire to shop weatherly. Now moving on. Lastly, future work. So our main goal is to provide hassle-free shopping environment to online customer. We can scale this idea by using some multi-classification techniques in machine learning. By this approach, we can increase more classes like raincoat, umbrella, shoes, hats, glasses, woolen shawls, and jacket. This will help us to improve our current approach that will ultimately bring more enhancement in e-commerce business. That's all from our side. Thank you so much for your time.
Uh, Parshan, it's there's one query from my side. Since you have concluded, I'm asking you, and it is open to all to answer. Fine, it looks good that you are trying to segregate the data, the shopping data or the information based on the temperature of or the weather of a specific location. But don't you think this is already available on the website? I mean, like you simply go and choose the winter clothes, summer clothes, t-shirts, or anything like that.
Uh, that's a really good question. And yes, you can search, but as I said that we are trying to provide hassle-free environment, and especially we upload some e-commerce platforms, and we find out that still there is a lot of things are lacking, like when you search and you don't find your appropriate clothes according to that particular city specifically, I mean to say. So
No, see, I say I'm in say India at present, and I want to go to Russia, a colder place. And at my place, it's warm weather, 45-degree temperature, and the place which I wish to visit another 1 week is having a temperature of say minus 10 degree. So I may have a liking to buy something for that weather, but your website will only be showing me the weather for the warm or the summers. Then there will be an issue because I want to purchase something else and you are showing something else. You're getting what I'm saying? There may be a situation in which in my
I
place it's summer and the other place which I wish to go say tomorrow morning I have a flight to catch and I will be landing in the evening in a place where the temperature is minus 10 degree. So I should be preparing for the winter clothes instead of the summer clothes, isn't it?
Yes, to solve this thing, we have already we can give we have given user input option as well. So if from where you are buying, if there is a cold temperature, and where you are traveling has a summer temperature of summer, so you can search accordingly. Like if you are traveling to Bangkok, so you can search Bangkok and you can buy according to that weather, even if you are sitting uh, in India or in Pakistan or in any country.
Okay, ठीक है, ठीक है. That's all from my side. Thank you. Vishnu sir, any question from your side, please?
No, I am satisfied with their presentation.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Yes,
Thank you so much for your
Thank you,
time.
sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
I have mailed certificate to all. You may check your email.
Sure.
And
Thank you so much.
Mohammed Anas. Mohammed Anas, we are audible to you. Muhammad Anas.
Yes, I'm just I just came in,
Oh,
so
well,
maybe I will involve in another session so I can understand more.
oh,
Thank you for your.
no. So, are you ready for your paper presentation?
Sorry, I didn't hear.
So, you have paper in this conference. So, you are ready for presentation?
No, I just I just see this inset in my calendar, so I try to
Okay, okay. So, you
yeah.
just get the
I'm
link
sorry.
in the author. Maybe
Yeah.
your another co-author will send us video presentation.